I'm going to go through question 17. This is a question on problem solving leading to a quadratic equation. So there's a few categories. So this category is under what we call rates. Rates is like how fast. So it's related to time. So when a question is related, is under the category of rate, it will be related to time. So for example, in this question, right, you might want to have some information column first. So in this question, Jim, we got two brothers. So Jim is going to take X minutes for a cut. So if you find it very difficult to process this, you can use a generic number. So think about like 10 minutes. So you can think with a number. But sometimes when we think with a number, right, you can think with any number. So it can be 10 minutes, it can be 5 minutes. So you think with a number, it will help you to answer the question. So in this question, you're supposed to find how many kites he can paint in 1 hour. So 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. So in 60 minutes, right, how many kites can he paint? So if you are thinking in terms of 10 minutes, so mentally you'll say, oh, okay, I know it's 60 divided by 10. So it will be a 60 divided by 10 equal to 6 kites. So if you use the number 10, so you can process very fast. So now you replace the number 10 with the X. So that will be the number of kites. So with this idea, that means you ignore, don't use 10 minutes anymore. The 10 minutes is just helping you to process. So in 60 minutes, Jim is going to make 60 over X kite. Okay, so that is under Jim. So Jim make 60 over X kite. That's the quantity of kite in 60 minutes. So that's part A. Okay, so right now, let's carry on. So the brother Jack take 3 minutes less. So Jack take 3 minutes less. So instead of X minute, he will take X minus 3 minutes for a cut. So which means, right, if you use the same number just now, if Jim take 10 minutes, so Jack will take 7 minutes. Okay, but the quantity, what about the number of kites? So it should be 60 minutes. So it should be 60 over X minus 3. So just like it is the same thing, 60 over X. So right now, Jack will make part B. Jack makes 60 over X minus 3 kite in 1 hour. So from here, okay, we already done with part A and part B. So then this is the part you got to combine the information. Usually part A, part B will help you to combine the information to get into the equation that we want. So Jim and Jack work 4 hours. So you might need to think about 4 hours. So 4 hours is 4 times 60, which is 240 minutes. So if you think carefully, right, that means, right, in 240 minutes, Jim will make 4 times the amount. Jack will also make 4 times the amount. So Jack will also make 4 times the quantity in 1 hour. So then you think about it. So I'm going to erase this part so that we get a bit more space. So that means, right, 4 hours. Jim will make 4 times as much. So this one will be multiplied to the numerator, 240x, 240 over x number of cuts. And then Jack will also make 4 times of his quantity. So multiply the 4 to the numerator. So that is the quantity of cut. Based on the 4 hours, we get the quantity of cuts. And then the total is 36. So meaning I will add these two. And it will become a 36. So how will it lead you to this equation that we want? You got to make same denominator and then you cross multiply. So I'm going to leave it to you. I will not be showing you this part. You got to make same denominator and you carry on with the cross multiply. So it should give you the equation if you do not make any careless mistake. So you got to try it out. Try out the cross multiplication. Okay, and when you solve, okay, let's say you're not able to reduce. Let's say you're not able to do that. You can choose to solve first. So the solving, right, do by your usual method. So the solving, do by your usual method. You go and factorize. So I will say that this number is not so easy to factorize because the number is a little bit big. So you got to be a bit patient for this part. So factorize, you will get your 2 answer. So both are positive answers. But the question actually asks, why do you need to reject one of the answer? Okay, for the very simple idea. So remember just now, Jack takes x minus 3 minutes for a cut. So time is always positive. So time is always positive. So time cannot be negative. That means this time, the bracket here must be positive. So if you do a bit of inequality, there is a condition. X has to be greater than 3. So this number that is less than 3 has to be rejected. And subsequently, you are going to use the 15 here to find the number of kite that Jack can make or paint in 1 hour. So you can just put in the 15 here, then that will be the number of kites that Jack can paint in 1 hour. So that is a thing. So you need, it is quite a long question and it's a very typical O-level question. Every single exam will have this. So question 18, it is also under rates. So question 17 and 18, they are under the same idea of rates.